So I guess I'm coming out of the closet to you guys here and letting you know I'm gay. There were some times in my life where I really regretted saying that, and to be honest, there are still lots of situations where that happens. But for the most part, I am a comfortable gay man. So I guess I'll tell you about what it was like growing up for me, because those were the hardest times, and also looking back, there were some fun moments. So I grew up with two older sisters, and I always remember when they got dresses for their birthdays or Barbie dolls. I wish I had them too. I was so jealous. But I guess not for long, because I played Barbies with my sisters a lot growing up and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, you could say I was riding on the rainbow unicorn puking rainbows from a young age. I think the first time I realized I was starting to have feelings towards men was gradually from the age of 12 to 14. I always denied it during my school years, until I ended up sobbing telling my sister I was gay at the age of 17. Or 18, I can't remember which one. My siblings have always been really supportive of me being gay, but not so much my parents. They are conservative Christian, and I am a Christian too, so it has caused dilemmas in my life, but I seriously don't know why God would condemn us just for being in love with someone. When I was a teenager, I started to like a guy in my class a lot. At the time, I didn't realize I think another guy in my class liked him too, because I always saw him talking to the guy I liked. Anyway, he was cute. After that year, my crush faded, and I sort of knew it wouldn't go anywhere. I could tell he wasn't gay. In fact, my school was kind of lame, and didn't have many out LGBTQ+ people. This was back in the mid-2000s, so you can expect people were definitely hiding their sexuality. I remember going to a choir competition when I was 17, and flying on my first plane. I saw so many other gay guys. My world sort of opened up. There was this one guy who was a countertenor, which if you don't know is a guy who sings the same part as the soprano, so really high. Basically, I really wanted to talk to one of the guys, and I kept staring at them. I can't remember if we ever made eye contact. That whole trip my stomach was filled with butterflies by seeing how many other gay people there actually were out there. Skipping ahead a year, and I was in my first year of university, 2012. What a crazy ride that was. The thing I remember most about this year and all my future university years was seeing cute guys on the bus that I was too anxious to stare at. And also, I finally had enough money to buy flamboyant clothing. I noticed this one guy one day who had a floral print t-shirt. It was a fashion trend back in 2012, and man was it tailored for gay people. I was all over it! When I saw him, I really wanted to get floral shirts too, so I bought some online, and when they came, I was in love. One of them was bright pink with flowers all over it. Way to stand out, I know. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did stand out because one day during a uni lecture, I saw this other guy staring at me from across the hall. It was embarrassing, but I guess my gay pheromones were actually kicking off. Anyway, 2012 and 2013 were happy years of me learning to express my inner gay. And man, do I love clothes shopping. Coming out to my parents was hard, but once I did, I felt much better. Luckily, my parents weren't the type to throw me out. I really feel for you if you ever went through something like that. It's awful to think about, and I don't know how a parent could abandon their child. So, relationships. My first relationship was actually really sweet. My boyfriend, we'll call him Steve, was always looking out for me. I think he could tell I was shy, and he always wanted to comfort me, which was really sweet. I only have happy memories with him. He was a really great guy. We ended up ending the relationship because I got unwell. I felt so terrible ending it. I don't like making people feel terrible, but I knew I just needed to focus on me. Sadly, my anxiety has gotten in the way of me getting another relationship, but I'm also sort of taken. I won't explain how, it's sort of personal, so if it's alright with you, don't ask. To be upfront, I am happy just how I am right now, so I'm not looking for a relationship or anything. Sometimes you just gotta focus on yourself, you know? Watching RuPaul's Drag Race has been the best part of these later years. It has everything gay that I love. Cute guys, the pit crew being buff and wearing nothing but underwear, the creative challenges, whether it be making a garment, walking the runway. It just seems like Project Runway or America's Next Top Model on drugs. It's awesome! You can't be gay and not wish you were up there on stage with RuPaul saying, "Little animations, Shantae you stay." The world seems so much more equipped to allow gay people to exist and be treated with respect and inclusion. But we still have such a long way to go. The recent years have been pretty terrible. Sometimes I'm scrolling on TikTok and I'll hear about people who have been beaten or hurt or even killed because of being LGBTQ+. It makes me so sad. Like, we are people too, we exist, and it's not a choice of ours to go through so much suffering. We just want to be ourselves. Is that too much to ask? Love is love. Anyway, if you're LGBTQ+, yay! I hope you enjoyed my story, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button, or maybe subscribe. And I don't know how often I will upload, so hitting the bell icon also means you might not miss my next upload. Anyway, have a wonderful day, if you're LGBTQ+ or not, and I will catch you in the next one. Little Animations out, and proud.